Hi guys, welcome to this week's tutorial, and I'm going to teach you how to make a Thor hammer. Let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is print out the template. You can find it in the Comic-Con Museum website, or there should be a link in the description below. Once you printed it out, you're going to want to cut out the solid black lines. Do not cut out the dotted blue lines because those are the ones we're going to fold. So now that you've cut out all the pieces, you're going to want to get your Amazon cardboard box, and you're going to tape each piece onto the cardboard. One tip I have is when you tape the pieces onto the cardboard, leave a little space in between the pieces, and also tape each of the corners. Now that you've taped all your pieces, you're going to want to cut them out with scissors, and make sure to not peel the paper off. Leave them on after you cut them. So now that you've cut all your pieces out, you're going to want to get your ruler and all the pieces with dotted lines on them. And then you're going to want to place the roller right here and fold along the dotted line. So for every single dotted line, you're going to fold, and then there should be another strap piece, and these are the two pieces with dotted lines on them. So now that you've folded all your pieces, you're going to want to get the piece that looks like a T. You can take the paper off now, but just leave it close by in case you need for a reference. And you're going to fold it like this, and you're going to glue the sides right here. It's okay if you're a little messy with this piece because this is going to go inside the hammer. So you can't see it right now, but it's the inner structure for the hammer. And then now you're going to fold each of these side pieces. For these pieces, make sure to hold at least for 30 seconds. Just be very patient with it because they are being strained right here. Now you want to get your two top pieces, top one and top two. The first one you're going to want to grab is top one. You can go ahead and take the paper off that. So now you're going to grab your box piece again. According to this, you can match it up again and wrap it around and find out what the top side is. This is the top right here. And again, leave that for reference, and you're going to want to glue this. Try to center it as much as possible right there. Now that you've done that, you're going to get your top two piece. You can take the paper out and place that right onto top one. Again, center it as much as possible. Now you want to get your bottom one and bottom two pieces. And the bottom is on the opposite of the top, so you're going to flip it over. And you can take out the bottom one paper and go ahead and glue. You're going to place it right onto bottom one and center it as much as possible. Now you're going to get bottom two, do the same thing, take the paper off, place it right in the middle, center it as much as possible again. So now you're going to get your end one and end two pieces. We're going to start with end one, it's the bigger piece. And we are going to place it on this side right here. It's the smallest side. Glue that, and then you're going to place it and you're going to center it as much as possible. And then now you're going to get the end two piece. Take the paper off, glue that right on, and center it as much as possible. You want to do that for the other end one and end two pieces right here. Now you're going to get your side one and side two pieces. We're going to start off with side one. And we are going to glue it to the leftover side right here. Again, you're going to want to center it. Center the piece. Get side two, it's smaller. And glue that on. And then you're going to want to center the piece again. And then we're doing the same thing with the other side, one side two piece. Now you can get your 4 short edge pieces and you're gonna glue them right along here. And this is the smallest side on the piece, so there's gonna be 2 on each side, so 2 smallest sides right here. And you're gonna try to put it in the middle of it. Not too much to this side, not too much to that side. And then you're going to flip it over, do it for this side. Okay, now that you've finished with that, you're gonna flip it over to this side and you're gonna do the same thing on these sides. So now you can get your 4 medium edges, and then you're gonna glue these right in between your short edges, so right here. You can take off the paper. Go ahead and glue it, and then glue it right here. Try to meet the corners to the corner, and again, try to put it in the middle as much as possible. Now you're gonna flip the box over and you're gonna do the same thing for these parts. Now you're gonna get your 4 long edges and you're gonna put on the remaining edges right here. You can peel that off and glue that on. Make sure the corners all meet up with the other corners for the other edge pieces, and try to center that and put in the middle as much as possible. And you're going to repeat that with each of the other edge pieces. Now you're going to get your 8 triangle pieces, and these pieces are gonna fill in these other triangle holes right here. So you can peel the paper off. And be very careful and just you can just do 1 dot right there in the center. And then you're gonna place it right on the corner, like so. So now you're gonna get your handle piece. You're gonna take the paper off, and then you're gonna get your longer side right here, and you're gonna place that around on the edge of the table, and you're gonna run it along. And this way, it will, you'll fold it down so you can get that nice curve. So once you have a good curve, you can just reinforce it by yourself with your fingers. And then you're going to roll it up. And be very patient with this, because this is a harder piece, one of the more difficult parts. Now roll it up. And before you finish rolling up, there's just gonna be this final piece right here. Make sure you keep holding it, and you're gonna glue right along. And then you're gonna finish rolling it. You wanna hold this down for like at least 30 seconds. And then you're done with that piece. So now you're gonna get your strap piece and your bottom circle. You can take the strap paper off, and you're gonna roll with your fingers just along here, like so. And then with this part right here, at the tip of it, you're just gonna put some glue right here. And you're gonna place that right here on the bottom of your handle. Wait for that to dry, and then you're gonna do the same thing on the other side, so glue right here. Now that you've done that, you're gonna get your bottom circle. You can go ahead and peel the paper off. You're going to put some glue on it, and you're gonna place this right on top, right here, right in between. So now that you have your handle piece done, you're gonna also wanna get your top piece. And you wanna get the head of the hammer again. And you're gonna wanna use the two skinniest rectangles, so not the ones that are wider, but the skinnier ones. You're first gonna get your hammer, and you're gonna glue right here, put some glue right here. And you're gonna put that right in the center of that. You're gonna hold that down. Now, you're gonna get your top piece, top circle. You can go ahead and peel this paper off. And put some glue on it. And the opposite side of the handle, you're gonna put that right in the center. And now you have your final mini Thor hammer, and go have fun with it. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more.